Today is Veterans Day, and thank you to all the veterans who have given their service and their lives for this country. First thing, when I got up, Ashley went to work today, and Brian and the kids and I went to a place called Clarky, and I guess a family-owned restaurant. And from the outside, it looks just like some junky little metal building. It doesn't look like much. But it was busy. There's cars parked all around, and even in other places because they don't really have a parking lot. And you enter, and it's much bigger inside than it looks from the outside. And their food, they filled the plates up. Oh my goodness, and it was very good. And Spencer was kind of wiggly. He's been on wiggly all day. The baby was good. They had ceiling fans, so the baby had something to look at. And from there, we went home, and the baby had a short nap. And when he got up, we went to a park. And they had like a playground there, and we had a lot of people there this time. There were some little kids, but then there was a bunch of like 14-year-old kids. Their boys' voices hadn't dropped yet, so I figured they're probably about 14. I don't know. They were with a group. I don't know if it was a church group or a family or what. I'm not sure. And everybody was playing and going nuts, and Spencer was having the time of his life, and he was just going nuts. And then from there, we picked up lunch at Panera Bread, which in St. Louis is called St. Louis Bread Company. I had a spicy chicken ciabatta sandwich, and it was very spicy. What did Spencer have? Oh, he had macaroni and cheese with bacon on top. And Brian had a sandwich or something. I don't know what he had. Oh, a salad and a roll or something. And then we played for a while, and it was time for a nap. Spencer didn't want to go for a nap, but I know Brian was tired, and I was kind of tired. Oh, we took a walk also. We did a lot of stuff today. I got a lot of steps in. So we lay down for a nap for about an hour, got up, and oh gosh, then what? We were playing, and he warmed up some stuff for Spencer for supper. I'm not hungry at all. I was like spoiled today. Terribly spoiled. I mean, I've had enough to eat today to last for a few days. And played around, played, and goofed around, and Mommy came home, and I tell you, that baby is getting stronger all the time. This morning he was jabbering on and on. If he can get some consonants in there, he'll actually have words. But if you kind of listen as if you have your fingers in your ears to him, it's like, and it's almost like if he could put a consonant in there, you'd hear words. So he's progressing pretty well. And he's been eating like a horse too. And both of the boys have been full of energy. They're growing, I guess. I had a few panic attacks recently, and then I woke up this morning. I had a terrible dream that I was being pursued by my ex. He was going to kill me. And I had to run away and run and escape, and there was someone with me that said that I'd be okay. They had this little gun in their pocket. I don't know. It was awful. It's an awful feeling when you're running from being killed. And I think all this PTSD is triggered by all this bull crap in the government and the fascism, and that we're just going to get rid of people we don't like, whether it's killing them or making them leave or deporting them or whatever. I mean, I was born here. They could kill me. They could poison me. They could do all kinds of nasty stuff. And that triggers a lot of my old being beaten and bullied and stuff, and it really makes me sick to my stomach, and it's awful. I don't wish it on anybody, except maybe a few people I hate, but hate's kind of a strong word. How about dislike a whole lot? I try to love everybody. I try to be nice and do what you expect others to do back. You know, the golden rule. And it's not just Christianity that has the golden rule in it. There's other religions. To be the kind of person you would like others to be to you. That makes sense. It's easy. Being truthful, honest, and loving. It's easy. You don't have to remember lies. You don't have to waste your energy being angry. Life goes much better if you're truthful, kind, and honest, and loving. It really does. Right, buddy? He says, you've been over there all night. Now I get to lay on your lap. Got a little fuzz on his... Yeah, I know, you got little crumbs on you. Oh. Well, tomorrow is Tuesday. Brian's off. But I still have to iron stuff and put things away, which I have not done yet. And then all these people calling me. Now I've got calls from a collector, and I'm not sure what it's for. Maybe student loans. I thought I was forgiven because I got a letter saying that I was forgiven last year. I'll have to find it. I don't know. People will get something out of you if they can. So when my phone rings, Spencer goes, that's Nana's phone ringing. I'm trying to sell her something again. That's a smart kid. If there's a commercial that comes on TV, I say, what are they selling? Oh, it's for a restaurant. Oh, that's for a car. Oh, that's for a store to buy those clothes. I did that with Brian and Scott because I want them to understand that it's a business of people that need to put their business out there, and they make it very exciting so that you want to buy stuff. And because when, kids go to the store, I want this, I want that. And like, no, why? This way they know up front that it's the business that these businesses have to sell, so this is how they do it. Teaching them propaganda. So maybe they won't be so fooled when the fascists take over and start marching down your street, dragging you out, beating down your door and dragging you out. At least you'll know why. Doom and gloom, PTSD, or CPTSD complex. There's got to be something good. We still have like a month and a half until the swearing in of the next president or whatever. There's still a month and a half of freedom left. It all depends on everybody. Not just the greedy guys. It's the greedy guys and the oligarchs that turn the tides. And the misinformation that the poor working class has been fed. It's misinformation that they have grown to believe because it was droned into their heads over and over and over. Like some of the communist countries were. They had on loudspeakers all day long. That this is the truth and that's not the truth, but this is the truth. It was all brainwashing. And they're doing it. I mean, people have been brainwashed in every society, mildly anyway, but they are really going at it. I'm smart enough to know that that's what's going on, but it still can get to you. So you have to remind yourself what really life is really beautiful, and people can be beautiful and loving. I know this. I'm like, go to bed, Shirley. Okay, well, stay beautiful out there, beautiful. I'm glad you're there. I really am. Use this brain in here. That's what it's for. Got to exercise it. Got to use it. Take care of yourselves, all right? We're all depending on each other. Upward and onward.